Alright, here's a video of my Mini Trangia, and I'm going to make some coffee with a Snow Peak titanium coffee press here. Now this isn't just a Mini Trangia. If you look here, see it looks a little different. That's a Snow Peak, or I'm sorry, this is the MSR stainless Alpine bowl. That's the Mini Trangia. Here's the stainless bowl, so I can eat a bowl of grub while I'm brewing a cup of tea or making another dish. However, there we go. These are always tough to open. Just wanted to show how I do this. Put another bandana in there to keep it from rattling around. We got the included pot grabber with the skillet. I toss MSR folding BPA free spork in there, and I got the alcohol burner. I don't have a fire steel in here yet. I'm gonna pick up one of the smaller ones, but I've got two of the Army fire steels in my bag here, but I'm gonna get a smaller one to just keep in here. And what do we got here? This is the Snow Peak titanium coffee press. We'll make some coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, here we are again. This is the a little cheap aluminum foil windscreen I folded up. Made this a couple of months ago, and it just it's been riding around in my pack for a couple months, so it's just gonna beat up. But it's foil. I mean, it can be folded a lot of times before it's gonna break, and then I'll make a new one. It's 10 or 20 cents worth of foil. And it works pretty good. When the alcohol gets very hot, you start to get a couple little flames shooting up through here. Not until it's hot. And again, there's the Snow Peak 700, Trek 700 I think they call it, titanium. Clean canteen, and this is my coffee press. Oh yeah, what else do we got? Gotta grind the beans. That's a Hario, Japanese company. Unfortunately, this one's made in China though. I got some organic, fair trade Guatemalan beans here. I'm gonna grind those up fresh. Can't do that with the camera rolling because I don't have a tripod. That takes 2 hands. So, I'll be right back when this water's boiling and the beans are ground. Alright, water's boiling. See if I can make this happen one-handed. That's the Hario grinder, and it just grinds into this little thing. And it's perfect for like a little day hike type thing, but obviously that's too big for real backpacking. You're not taking this on a... Ooh. I dropped a couple leaves in there for some minerals. No, actually that's from when I set this down earlier a minute ago to rinse my coffee pot out. It must have picked a leaf up. No, I ain't worried about that. But I do put in a pinch of sea salt before I brew the coffee though. And I'll probably spill. Let's see if I can do this without ruining the batch. Usually I have one hand on the coffee pot, one hand on the water. Today, it's one hand on the camera. I put a touch more water in there than I normally would. I'm not a real coffee connoisseur, but those guys always say you're supposed to let it bloom, so... And I dumped a little too much in there. But then we go ahead and we... do the rest. Really hoping I don't lose this whole pot here. That's just about enough. I can fit a touch more water in there. But if you look at REI's website, a lot of people complain about coffee grounds getting through this thing. I took the white nylon mesh filter off of here, and you can only fill it about 1/4 inch more than that. If you fill it more than 1/4 inch more full than that, you will get coffee grounds because there's an indentation here, and this mesh screen is not going to meet tight if you fill it up here, because this is the little pouring spout basically. Anyways, I push it down until I barely see that there's water. There, it's made contact. The beans are underwater. And put out the Mini Trangia, put that on there, and if there is any residual flame sometimes coming through that hole, you can usually give it a good blow. It's out. That's it. I let the brew steep for about 3 to 4 minutes. Press it down, pour it into my Snow Peak Titanium 700, and enjoy. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I have now pressed the brew, and before I pour it, kind of a freak for my sea salt. I gotta always have natural sea salt. Pre-radioactive Japan-free salt. Or sea salt, rather. I bought a couple years worth of sea salt before that Fukushima went down, or immediately after the Fukushima went down, before the ocean was contaminated, but that's another story. That's the organic, fair trade, fresh ground, Guatemalan, light roast brew. Now obviously this is a lot of gear. You don't take this with you backpacking, but for a little day hike today, we've got no snow and I'm up here on the cross-country ski trails hiking here in Madison. And what the heck, you know, do a little exercise. I'll load my 511 Rush 72 bag up, get some exercise, breaking in some new boots. Thanks for watching.